Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Ivy, your lovely spider host. I've recorded this so many times that I've officially given up on life, and I'm gonna make this my last attempt, or at least I hope to be my last attempt, because I ramble and I get into little tirades and my brain just wanders as I try to focus on making this video. I got my first G3 doll, so I have my new Monster High doll, and it ended up being the mainline Draculaura, and I'm really happy with it. But today we're drawing Lagoona, we're drawing Cleo, and we're drawing Yippeeee, and all their associated pets. So I suppose we should get started. Lagoona is blue again, hence why I sketched this out in blue. But I wanted to keep her blue because it's kind of in her name, and I feel like it made more sense. But no offense to Pink Lagoona can stay. She's wonderful, she's beautiful, and she's lovely. I don't think Pink Lagoona is bad, but yeah. I wanted to keep with the blue color scheme because, like I said, it's in her name. And I gave her a tail and some fins and all that fun stuff because she's a sea monster. I feel like it's kind of necessary to have all that. Because you're swimming around the water all the time, you want to have that to assist. I do end up redrawing Neptuna like 3 different times because I don't know how to draw a fish, and I wanted to keep with the anglerfish idea that G3 had because I can't draw a piranha. And I like the idea of her pet being an anglerfish. I just thought it was cute. Cleo, I wanted to make sure to keep somewhat similar to my previous design because I thought she was really pretty and I enjoyed her. And I just gave her mainly a dress and updated the design that way. Yippeeee, I gave forearm crutches instead of specifically a cane and stuff because I feel like her gait or like her ability to walk would be a little more troubled as a zombie because of the decomposition and stuff. So I feel like she would need more support from like crutches instead of just a cane because I feel like the cane is like the next step after a walker when you're relearning how to walk like I did when I was dealing with that. Because my medical history is a hot mess. And yeah, I went from like a scoot walker to like a rolly walker to a cane, and I was still waddling and walking like a baby deer. It was not fun. With Lagoona, as you can see, I drew the cursed Neptuna version. I don't know how to draw a fish. I am desperately troubled in drawing fish. I ended up making her an anglerfish and made her look kind of scrunkly, but we love scrunkly little creatures in this household because scrunkly little creatures like Bingus and Choopy on TikTok just make my heart happy. With Cleo, I made sure to keep her bandaged because I believe in her lore she has to stay bandaged because they're magical bandages and they keep her from turning into dust. And they're kind of what reanimated her in a sense, or made her wake up. I may be completely wrong about that. I have to read up on my lore again. It has faded from my memory so many times and brain just no thinky. But I kept his set as her main pet because it made sense, because in my version of Monster High I wanted to make sure to keep her and Deuce together because I really enjoyed that relationship and I thought it was cute. But I ended up outlining Cleo twice because I was just kind of unhappy with the first outline, and I want to make sure it's like nice and neat and pretty because I'm a stickler for perfection in my own art, and if I don't feel it's perfect afterwards, I get sad and I'm like, this looks like crap. It's like I look at it the day I finish it and I'm like, ooh, it's so pretty. And then the next day I'm like, what did I think I was doing? So yeah, I wanted to also make sure that some of the Egyptian jewelry was kind of nice and kept together because I had some inspiration from some of the Egyptian jewelry I saw, and I kept like the scarab beetle necklace that I made for her last time on her neck. So I wanted to keep with that, and I made sure that the jewelry included lapis, carnelian, and turquoise because that's what usually was in Egyptian jewelry, as well as like glass beads and stuff because that's usually what they would have available to them to make into jewelry. With Sir Hoots-a-Lot, I made him more owl-like. I don't know. I can't draw a cutesy little owl. I just make it kind of nice and very in tune with like how owls usually look like. Meanwhile, Neptuna just looks scrunkly and like a little goblin. I did something with the color scheme with Lagoona to have pink feet, like the new G3 design has blue feet, because I thought that was kind of cute. And I wanted to give kudos back to G3 Lagoona. Also, I made sure to have like her swimming suit underneath her like little track outfit, mainly because I knew when I was in high school I didn't want to dress in front of all these people, and I'd rather just change out of my clothes very quickly and then run out into the gym and not have to expose my little body and expose my little insecurities about my hip dips and all that stuff. So yeah, it was kind of just, I don't know, I might have been just projecting, and I just thought it'd be interesting, because you can just, if like this ended up being an adult, you can just take off her outfit and you don't gotta make her naked and lose all the clothes, because I know when I had Bratz dolls, I lost all the clothes constantly, and I just had little naked Bratz dolls. Especially the feet. The feet were like attachable, like you could take them off, and it's not like you could like remove the shoes, so I always lost the feet. So it was always awkward having to try the feet or finding the feet somewhere very obscure. But yeah, I wanted to keep like a pink and blue color scheme. I made sure like the fins were like a periwinkle color going into like an ombre pink, because I thought that was cute. And I gave her a little flower, some little jewelry, like some pearls, and a little starfish earring, because yeah, this is all cute. I really enjoyed how she turned out. Now getting back into Cleo, I had a lot of fun drawing her, and I believe the last time I recorded this I mentioned that with mummification process, you kind of turn into like a human little raisin. You get preserved. Fun fact, if you didn't know this about Egyptian mummification, the way they get your brain out of your head, because I think the only thing they decide to keep in your body is either your heart or something else, or I think they get rid of all the ore, I don't know. Basically the way that they get your brain out of their head is that they put a little hook up in there and they twist and twist and twist, and then your brain kind of turns into goop and it falls out your nose. It's interesting. I read so many books about ancient Egypt when I was a kid, because I'm a stickler for history and mythology and stuff, because I find it super interesting. I probably got that from my mom. So yeah, I gave her little pyramid dress. I wanted to keep the bandages on, because if I remember correctly, Cleo has to keep at least a bandage on or some of the bandages on, because it's what is basically keeping her together, and if she takes them all off, she turns into dust. So I may be completely wrong about that, but I feel like I heard that somewhere. Gulia, I was really excited to work on, because she's super cute, and I wanted to keep her in kind of a gothic kind of red outfit, and I gave her a little brain beanie, because I thought that was cute, and I gave her little fancy little glasses with like the thing that goes around her neck so she doesn't drop them. And I gave her cherry earrings to give small kudos to her previous design in G1, because I really like the little cherry outfit. It's super cute. I would love to have a shirt or a little tank top that was cherry decorated, you know? Sir Hoots-a-Lot ended up looking like the Duolingo bird with just blue and with glasses, and I was just like, I feel sad about this, but I inspired Sir Hoots-a-Lot off of like their original design and kept with the blue color scheme, and also I inspired them off of like the great horned owl, because they kind of like the little toss in their head, kind of like the great horned owl does, and so I wanted to keep with that. And I ended up being really happy with all these designs. I had to kind of go in and I lost my sketch because I accidentally deleted the layer of Crescent, but Crescent is a Lycoid cat, which is also known as a chupacabra cat or a werewolf cat. They're just little goblins. They have a weird genetic thing where their hair is kind of funny and more coarse and distributed a little funnier, but I think they're cute. They're very scrunkly. I enjoy them, and I feel like I drew a cat better this time. I had a reference looking at a cat. So yeah, I just ended up being really happy with the design, and little kitty, yeah. But yeah, I wanted to keep with the idea that one of my commenters had, which, whoever you are, I really appreciate that comment. It inspired me. It made me really happy. I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even think of this. But it's like the perfect idea for Crescent to be just perfectly adapted to Claudine. And I will show the 2 updated designs for Count Fabulous and Crescent with I believe Draculaura and Claudine, like side by side with them. So it looks very cute. I posted the updated versions to my Instagram and stuff. But yeah, here's all the lovely ladies. I hope you enjoyed the video. So now that the video is over and we have all these little lovely ladies done, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. If you feel so inclined to, you can always support me on Ko-Fi, which I do have. It's the same username as here, and I believe I have it in my description with some of my links and stuff. I also have an Instagram, a Threads, a Tumblr, an Artful, a Twitter, wherever you want to find me on. I don't have DeviantArt or ArtStation really anymore. I have to update my link thing, but yeah, you can always support me there. I'm thinking on making a Patreon for my comic thing, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!